love a backstory.
A long time ago, in Noah years, I was born.
Okay.
Things happened in between that time and the time I'm going to tell you now, but they're not important. There's one sole event that is important in the life of Noah. One day, in one of my trips to ancient Malaysia, I went into the village, right? And I looked into the distance, and there is a massive mountain, like this. Like, do you see?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Like squared.
No, do it. No, it's a rounded square,
Okay, so a rounded square.
like that. And I saw it in the distance, and I felt like I just kind of felt the mountain within me, rising up. I could feel my mountain just rising, and I had to go touch it. And so I stepped, I grabbed some of the local natives that I had befriended and seducted, and I took them all in my arms, and we went to go find the mountain. And so we walked and we journeyed 3 days and 1 night, and we went to the mountain, and we got there, and we looked up into the sky, and there were clouds falling, and the clouds fell on us for 3 days more, and then 1 more night, and then finally the clouds stopped falling, and we could put up our tents, and we put them in our pockets, and we started to walk up the mountains. Okay, are you with me still?
Yeah.
Okay, just because
True-
there's a blank
true
expression
story,
here.
True story, or is this a metaphor? This is a true story. This actually
What are
happened.
you talking about? So I look at the path beneath my feet. It's like a glass path, and I take my steps, and and then there's a voice behind me, and I look behind me, and there's a goat in the bushes, and it has the arms of earphones, and it is a goat. That one got me. It is a goat, and it yells with its 3 tongues. It yells at me, "Take your shoes off," and I'm like. And so then I do that, and I keep walking, and we reach the top of the mountain, all right? Okay? We reach the top, and all is dark, yet the moon rises, and then the sun rises, and everything becomes bright and dark at the same time. It was like an eternal dark sunset inside of our own minds that was just permeating into the space around us. It was crazy, man. It was like, wow. So all there comes a part at the top of the mountain where the mountain ends, and then the rest of the mountain continues. Now all the natives, they won't step over into that area because it's too much, and there's a line of burnt ground from where the fire was, and they won't pass. But I had my shoes off, and I looked at them, and I said, the me within myself is going to pass over into the land that I had been given. So I take a step over, and I see in the distance. I wouldn't call it a tent as much as it was a yurt. So I see the yurt. What comes to your mind when you think of that word?
Like a TP?
No,
type
it
thing?
wasn't. You're being a racist right now. You are the reason the Seminoles are still in control of UF. All right? Can you focus on me for a second as I'm trying to explain something and grow you. So can you stop being racist and just be here? You need to be.
Of course.
So I step towards the yurt, the temple of the yurt, and my spirit just passes through the chairs at the front. All right? And I look and I see there's nothing, and then I see in the middle there's a floating in the middle. There's a floating genie lamp. Okay, and it's yellow, not gold. It's a special kind of yellow that is only in yurts, that you will only see either in the Louvre by the Mona Lisa, the one right to the right of it, the one with the blocks.
Yeah, I know
and the painting.
I know the exact one.
That one, there's the yellow, but it came from the earth. Okay, so I see the lamp bottle, and I feel like I'm supposed to rub it, but I'm saving that for marriage, so I don't. I just kind of stare at it for a second, and then I just kind of ooze over to it with my paws, and I just like I tiki sit next to it. All right, and I just close my eyes. And I just push the stress away. All right, and then I can feel the bottle just existing next to me, and I bend down over to it and I sniff it, and then I lick it, and then I bop it, and then twist it, all right, and then it disappears and everything goes black, and then I'm sitting there laying on the ground for 2 years and I don't move. After that time, I wake up and I feel like an eternity, 2 eternities. That's 2 times 1 eternity has passed. And I look on the ground and there is a line of this granulated powder of a glue color, all right? And I look at it deeply and darkly. And it is blue. It is a blue granulate. And so I see it and I know it's blue crack. So I look into its soul, and I just lean over, and I just start. I don't do that or this or this. I just all the way do the bat crack pose to get all of it. And so I just lean over and I sniff, and it all just goes right up. The entire line. It was like Noah-sized line.
Okay.
That's big. So it just, and it goes into it comes, and it just, and then that's how I am. I just left and I jumped right off the mountain, and all the natives came after me, and they were yelling and whooping and shouting, and the goat was flying on the rainbows. And then I came back to America, and I fell off the mountain, and it was like I respawned, Skyrim style, right here at USF. I spawned right on the MLK Plaza, and I said, I must pray to the Lord, for He has forgiven me of all my sins.
Even the blue crack.
No, oh gosh, He just doesn't. You can't understand. Just put it away. It's over.